Hello, welcome to the 259 Show Extra. We come to you every Wednesday morning with a quick 15-minute or so segment of a rotating... This is our fourth edition of the 259 Show Extra. So this is...
And that is a fantastic intro song, I might add.
You know what? I like to say it's very neat.
It is neat.
Tyler Diedrich, Mike Vincelli, Joe Peachy.
We are the four neat guys.
With the four neat guys. Thank you very much, Tyler. Mike, you have... Joe, you with us, man? Joe?
I'm here, brother. I'm here.
Hey,
I can hear you loud and clear.
Good. Hey, Joe. How are you?
I'm doing just
Mike,
fine.
you are going to... You got a topic for us this week.
Yeah, we're going to play a little game I like to call Would You Rather.
Ooh.
So, I'll be giving out a few scenarios, and you guys pick on which one you'd rather have. It could be good or very bad, the two options, and our listeners could weigh in too, maybe give us some scenarios that they'd like to hear in a segment in the future as well.
All right. So what's our first topic here, Mike?
Okay, since it's Super Bowl week, I'd like to get us started on a Super Bowl themed scenario. All right. Would you rather get a 2-night stay, all expenses paid for in Houston for the Super Bowl, or a 70-inch HD TV? Anyone like to weigh in on that?
That's easy, Mike.
Yeah, is it?
I would go to Houston and watch the game, because when else are you going to get the chance to go to the Super Bowl? I mean, I don't care about big TVs. Like, I would...
Size doesn't matter for Tyler.
Size does not matter. Why are you ringing the bell?
It's a fan mail.
I mean, I could watch the Super Bowl on like a 24-inch TV that was made in 1992 and be happy.
Oh!
I've never been to Houston. I would love to go there because it's in Texas, one of my favorite states. And I would. I mean, how can you beat a free ticket to the Super Bowl? Otherwise, you're going to have to pay $28,000 to go there.
Yeah, I completely agree with Tyler. I just looking at the monetary value of both of those things. A Super Bowl ticket is crazy expensive. Flying down there, hotel, all that stuff, and the experience of going to the Super Bowl. If I had the opportunity to go to the Super Bowl once in my lifetime, I would think it as one of the greatest things in my life. 70-inch TVs come and go. I agree with Ty.
I'll take the entrepreneur's opinion here. I'd take the tickets and the trip. I would sell it.
That's actually a really
and
good
I would
idea.
buy myself a TV and something else. that would be what I would do.
That's a good point.
No cheating.
Oh, okay. I would go with the TV then.
I'm with you.
Super Bowl 51, I don't care for either team. And yes, it is a Super Bowl, but at the same time, I don't care for either team. I'd rather watch it from home.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm not very invested in the game, and then you also miss out on things like the commercials, the food, all that good stuff that really is a holiday-esque time, right, with the Super Bowl. So I'm going to take the TV. It'll give you a good 8 years out of it.
Now, Mike, if the Packers were in the Super Bowl,
That's what, yeah.
right? Same with me. If the Bills were in the Super Bowl, I'd be there.
Well, yeah.
No, Drew, I completely disagree. If the Bills were in the Super Bowl, I could not handle going to the game.
Joe, say the Bills made the Super Bowl,
Dude.
which would never
Well, if
happen.
they made the playoffs, you'd be on the next flight home.
And
Playoffs, I would go to a game in Buffalo in a heartbeat if it were the playoffs. But going to a Super Bowl, which is not in Buffalo, watching the Bills play,
Yeah.
I would be an absolute...
I kind of agree with Joe because it would take away from enjoying the Super Bowl experience.
Yes, I would want to watch the game just with my dad and my brother in my living room, and that is it.
what if your dad and your brother were with you at a Buffalo
Yeah.
Bills Super Bowl?
Okay, that
You get a
different
couple
scenario.
tickets.
But
I will
I'm
also
tell-
say
I-
this: none of us can afford to go to the Super Bowl.
True.
Can any of us afford a 70-inch TV?
Also true. Yeah, Joe. I don't think you would take a TV over a Buffalo Bills Super Bowl ticket. My opinion.
No, I agree. I would definitely take the Bills Super Bowl ticket. But if asked if I would rather watch the game it's live everywhere. If I would rather watch the game in the stadium or in my living room, I would say in my living room.
Really?
I would be a hot mess.
You
I
could
would, the
witness
whole-
history, though. The first Super Bowl.
You could also witness despair.
which
I'll
was
go to
more
the
like
parade. I'll go to the parade the next day, man. That'll be my history.
I'm kind of disappointed. I'm going to take your fan card away from you, Joe.
Drew, I've been a fan longer than you've been alive, young fella.
All right. I'll give you that because you're older than me.
Ah.
Yeah, if the Packers were in there, I'd probably go to the Super Bowl, but I have really no desire to go to this Super Bowl. And you miss out on the nice party with all your friends. The drinks are flowing, the food's
The chicken wing dip.
the chicken wing dip,
Well, then you can just enjoy the spectacle of the Super Bowl more.
nice hot poop. in the morning.
That's really great.
During work?
What else have we got, Mike?
All right.
What's our next topic?
Okay. So, would you guys rather
Oh, boy.
go without Schmegs for 1 year, or insert your favorite restaurant, or have to eat 2 Schmeg meals every day for a year?
Now, let's describe Schmegs once again, because it's been a while since we talked about it.
It was
We
last
talk
week,
about it
Tyler.
every week.
It's our favorite restaurant.
Yes.
Our listeners could insert their favorite restaurant. That's
So-
what I'm getting at. We all like
Eat
Schmegs.
at your favorite restaurant
yeah.
twice a day for a full year. Or,
Or
not at
go
all
without for a year.
I gotta point this out though. We have gone a year without
have.
it when it's been in limbo. Right now, it's in
Full demand.
It's in good hands right now.
I don't know.
It's in good shape. I think I would.
I would go a year without.
I
Go ahead.
I might do the 2 times a day because there will be days where you can indulge and get the crazy food that they have. But Sean also can make a lot of food on the fly. If you're like, yo, dude, make me a Cal salad with a couple onions and apples or whatever, I'm sure he could do it.
I'd easily go with twice a day.
See, I'd go a year without.
You don't have to get
I
the
could
same
do
thing
it.
every time you go there.
I know you
That's-
don't.
Exactly.
But eating this twice a day, you're going to get sick of it, and it's going to ruin
And
you.
another thing I like to point
ruin
out
you
to
for the
everyone
rest
who
of your
says
life.
that is that you don't have to get something that's terribly greasy and unhealthy every time you go there. You can get a salad.
I'm not saying that, but what if you eat salad every day? You're going to get sick of it after a while.
You can change it up. You can add a different thing. You can add sticky sauce one day. You could add cheese another day.
Yeah, but all his stuff is greasy and cheesy,
Not
and
necessarily. I mean,
for the most part.
if you're eating one meal a day there, you can get something.
No, it's 2 meals.
You're eating 2 meals a day there?
Yeah,
Fine price.
that's what makes it tougher.
Nah, that's fine. I can do it.
I couldn't
I
do
can do
it.
No.
I couldn't
Drew,
do it. It
Drew,
ruined
what
it for
about
me.
you have to have Schmegs? I'll rework the question. 1 meal a day for a whole year, or never have Schmegs again.
Oh, I would definitely go Schmegs 1 meal a day.
Yeah, that's okay.
contest.
That's a no contest
All right.
there.
I'm just axing, man.
But I mean, even now for Schmegs, I'll go once a month, if not once every 2
Which reminds me,
months.
we are due.
We are due. Actually, I've going back and forth with Matt D'Agostine, who graded our segment 2 weeks ago. We meet up before school sometimes, wee hours of the morning.
Jeez, yeah. What
yeah.
time does Schmegs open?
6.
Oh.
But I don't think I've been in like 2 months. So
Yeah, we're due.
yeah, we are. Maybe we could do a podcast live.
You're
for
chubby,
Schmegs.
man.
That sounds like a personal.
What if we even pivot and go, like, say your favorite food? Mine's pizza. Go a year without pizza, or eat it twice a day every day for the next year.
I don't know. Mine would be steak, but I don't know.
Could you eat steak twice a day?
No.
Steak and
It depends.
eggs?
Is it from the same place every day, or can you get it from a different place every day? Because I could definitely eat pizza once a day from a different place.
Yeah, me too.
No. Going back.
That's a long time.
I could do it.
I don't
L.
know.
Michaels eats steak every night for dinner.
Oh, what's the reward if I do it? Do I get a prize,
No.
or is it just a challenge
Get
to
it.
prove my
It's
manliness?
like the Subway
my
diet.
manliness. I think I can do pizza.
Yeah.
One slice every day from a different place. Yeah, I mean you can change it up.
Did you guys ever see Super Size Me?
Yes.
Did you guys watch that in health
Yeah, we
class?
watched it in science class actually.
That's kind of where I got the inspiration for this question.
All right.
What else we got?
Keep it rolling.
All right. Would you rather be an unknown minor league baseball player or a famous professional badminton player?
See, that's tough
Or
because
any
you say
weird, obscure sport.
unknown minor league baseball player. If it was
There's
just
not many
if it
known.
was just minor league baseball player, like Rochester has had its handful of quote, air quote big name
Yeah.
minor league baseball players who stick around for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seasons, and they kind of make Rochester their home. But unknown minor league player. Now this goes
But
back
there's
to
not, there's not many. They're
I'll,
known because they make it professionally.
Do you want an answer?
Sure.
I go badminton because unknown minor league baseball player. That's kind of a miserable.
Life.
I don't want to say that but you're
Yeah,
you're
you're-
traveling
you're
around
like-
a bus to obscure cities for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not making a ton of money other than your signing bonus when you're first drafted. I mean, unless you eventually make it to the majors, but if you're just a career minor leaguer, you're not a glamorous life at all. On the other hand, a famous professional badminton player, I'm guessing that's not necessarily a full-time job, so your livelihood isn't depending on it. I don't know that for sure because we aren't really good at badminton here in America. but you do still have the chance. Well,
To win a gold medal.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
right,
That's why I
exactly.
choose badminton.
You can go to the Olympics. You can win a gold medal.
Olympics.
You can't really do that if you're a obscure minor league baseball player.
Yeah, I was gonna bring up the Olympic thing. I mean, if you're one of the best badminton players in the world, you win an Olympic medal. And also, correct me if I'm wrong, but they call what they hit a shuttlecock.
That is a shuttlecock.
Shuttlecock.
Actually, badminton was one of my favorite units in gym class in high school.
Pickleball was mine.
Yeah, pickleball's up there too.
Handball.
Handball,
Ooh,
pickleball.
and
handball.
off the wall volleyball. we
Handball-
got to do a power.
I
ranking.
never did
Handball with referee Rich Lapani.
It was great. It was great. That we started like a cult following after handball.
Yeah.
All right.
Start a cult.
I would go badminton as well.
Yeah.
After much thought, badminton.
So, yeah. Would you rather?
Yeah, great. I mean, things I wouldn't have thought about. Now, here's a question.
Those
while
are
we're
really
talking
thought-provoking
about
questions,
Yeah.
Mike. Thank you.
Here's a question for you: if you could become a professional athlete in any sport, since we're talking about baseball and badminton, which sport would you do?
Well, the smart choice is probably baseball or basketball because you can
No.
make the most money and have the longest career. Or NASCAR.
Golf.
Golf.
Or that.
Gotta go with golf.
I would not go with golf, even though I love golf. It's becoming one of my favorite sports. It is tough to stay in the tour. If you're like an obscure
true.
golfer, you're pretty much playing every week to stay on the tour.
Even if you're Tiger Woods right now, who is...
I mean, he's
Well, we know what
he's
happened
fine,
to him,
but that's your
but-
livelihood if you're a professional golfer. Know how expensive
It's
like,
hard to get back into...
these tournament fees and all that. You got to pay every tournament. If you don't make the cut, you're not going to last in the sport.
It's hard to
Okay,
stay
say-
among the best in the game for a long time.
Say you could join any professional sport and be in the top 10% of athletes in that sport. Does that
I
make
would-
a difference?
I mean, I'd pick
Throwing-
football because it's my favorite sport by far.
I'd go soccer
Till your
because
head gets messed up.
you'll be world known.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Tyler. Like, I grew up idolizing football, and I still to this day have daydreams of me playing for the Buffalo Bills. So I'm
And
gonna have to go with
I know,
football.
I well know the risks associated with playing football,
I'll be a kicker. I don't care, man. There's no risks being a kicker.
but I still think there's nothing that compares to football.
All right. Well, that's the two. Well, we'll bring that into the 259 extra. Thank you for listening. Wednesday mornings, check out our full program. Saturday mornings on our website, the259show.com. You can listen to this extra and all of our other episodes, extras and otherwise, on our website under the archive tab. We'll talk to you next week. Thank you for joining us. We'll talk to you Saturday.